Welcome to Beachwalk and Beyond, the podcast. We're taking you on a stroll through the heart of the 210 corridor in St. John's, Florida. Let's get started. Welcome to Beachwalk and Beyond. My name is Fred Amato, and I am the host. And today I'm here with Curt Cabot. How are you, Curt?
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Curt. So, Curt, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, already told you my name's Curt. I actually come from a long line of a military family. I'm from this area. I live maybe 10 minutes down the road, but I got here through the military. I was born in California, raised in Hawaii. After that, my parents retired. We went to Virginia, and I lived there most of my life, really. And then after that, the military is what brought me all the way to here, from California again to Washington, D.C. to New Orleans to here. And here I am.
How was Hawaii? How old were you?
I was 5. I started at 5 and then through 8. It was okay. But when you're an outsider going into Hawaii, they kind of frown upon that. So when I went to that elementary school, Pearl City Elementary, I was not bullied all the time, but I wasn't the favorite, if you will.
You weren't a Samoan?
No, I wasn't. No.
I was in Hawaii recently. We had a great trip there. And I love Hawaii. It's beautiful, right?
Oh, yeah.
And just super expensive.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been there 3 times. I've had an amazing time each time, So as soon as you mentioned that to me, I was always curious what it'd be like. But you were younger,
Oh, yeah. And I mean, I've traveled there since, obviously being in the military.
Sure.
It's just grown so much since. I mean, Honolulu was just blown up.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't have the H3 and the H1 when I was down there. So it would take like an hour and a half just to get from one base to another base. Instead of now, it takes maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
But yeah, it's a lovely place. I love Hawaii.
And the military, how old were you when you joined the military?
I was 21. I actually graduated boot camp on my 21st birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you
couldn't drink.
Couldn't drink.
Yeah.
You're all in.
Yeah.
And what military, what part?
So I went in the Navy. There's like different types, like reserve, there's TAR, there's enlisted. I went TAR. It was temporary active reserve at that time. It's being active. You just train reserves. But I went in there and I was 21, originally trying to be a rescue swimmer. And then I got injured during rescue swimmer school, and then they put me out into the fleet, and I ended up becoming a flight engineer. C-130s all my life. I got pigeonholed at C-130s.
Wow.
Yeah, Navy has C-130s.
So that was really different from,
Yeah.
from swimming to flying.
Yeah, very different. I mean, I was going to fly regardless, being a rescue swimmer. We were just going to be in helos, vice fixed wing. That would be the only difference.
Right.
And it was fun. I mean, going through night operations and stuff, it was fun. And you got your butt beat a lot. But yeah, I got injured and stuff happens.
Well, thank you for your service.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate that. I mean, it's no small feat for people to do that. I mean, I was never in the military myself, but I have a lot of friends and people associated with it, and I understand what they go through.
Mm-hmm.
How many years did you serve?
21. Magical, fun-filled years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you started at 21 and you were over at 42.
Yep. Yeah. And it was a long ride sometimes, but I reflect back on it very fondly. I mean, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the family aspect of the military itself. You really don't have anything like that. Whether you have your, sometimes you have your a-hole brothers and sisters, but it's mostly a family, and we look out for each other, no doubt. And it's a great community. It's a great thing to be part of.
Yeah, that's the part I think is amazing. And I like that. I gravitate towards that part, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm all about people and connections.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is why we started Beachwalk and Beyond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to get to know people.
Yeah.
And so people around us, because most of the people are transplants. You said it yourself. You came from Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, how many years ago did you come from Virginia to Florida?
Well, so I started in Virginia, listed in the military there, and then it took me back to California. So within that 21-year time frame, I went to California, to D.C., to New Orleans. So we came down here from New Orleans. And then it was actually by orders. I came here through the military. It was during COVID when we were actually finding our house. We got super lucky. This was before the big boom. So late November 2020, we're getting WhatsApp, over the phone, realtor house explorations because COVID, nobody can go anywhere. And we found our house here. And I mean, ever since, we've just been in love with it. We have a great neighborhood, great neighbors. We have retired chiefs all around us too. It's a weird neighborhood. We call ourselves the Yard. We're a nice little gang, if you will.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then we get together every Saturday. We try to, at least families get together. Our July 4th, all the kids this is what sold me. The family aspect in this area is just what sold me. This is what it's all about. This is what the white picket fence dream is all about, in my opinion. But
right. How many kids you have?
I have 3. I have oldest is Wyatt, he's 9, Everett 7, and then we got our little one Beckett who's 4.
Wow.
But you would think he's old.
4, 7, and 9.
Yeah. Fun for punishment.
Well, I was just going to say I got to tip my hat to you for that one because that might be harder than the 21 years in the military.
It's getting there with this youngest one. He's a ball of fire for sure.
I have a 23 and a 25-year-old.
Nice, congrats already up there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I made it through life with them in college, and I've never been so proud of them. But I had some real daunting times when they were young because they were 2 years and 2 days apart.
Yeah,
and the older one antagonized the younger one, and the younger one. Because he was smaller at the time, he was always 4 to 6 inches smaller than him all his life until 10th grade, and then he caught up, and they're big kids, they're athletes, Division I athletes that went to college and stuff. But the younger one, anytime the older one would turn his back, he'd try to strike him.
Yeah.
And then the older one knew right when to antagonize him, where he would act up when one of us would walk in the room, my wife or I. And so
it's a smart man.
Yeah, they are. You don't realize it. And in their own way, right?
Yeah.
And then they get to that age where all that smartness seems to disappear from like the age of 14. And I want to say it goes all the way to 17, 18.
All right. I'm excited.
Oh, that's right. You haven't experienced it. I'm sorry to have burst your bubble.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what it's like not to know everything because apparently my kids know everything already. So.
My younger one, 23 years old. He's in medical sales. I'm super proud of him. Graduated college, did everything. We didn't hold him back. He did it young. He literally graduated 4 years of college and he didn't turn 21 yet.
Wow.
It was amazing. And he's a big, strong kid. And everybody tells us, why didn't you hold him back? Why didn't you hold him back? But he was already had the skills and the talent. But really what I wanted to say is like, he's in this job, medical sales. It was so hard. There was so many times in the first 9 months he wanted to quit, couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Now he's going on his 2-year. He has his 2-year review today. He's all excited, right? And he's making great money. But I try to give him just some like inside information about sitting down with the owner and going over your numbers.
Yeah.
And this kid who has never done this before knows everything.
Oh, yeah.
He knows it all. I mean, last night, he literally must have put his hand up. You don't understand. You don't know. I was like, all right, it's all good.
Can't wait.
Yeah, you can't win. So just got to give it to God. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I give it to God. It's in your hands, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope it went well today. Please don't send him home fired. I won't know what to do with him.
Yeah, there we go.
Nah, it'll be fine. I wanted to talk to you more about what it is you're presently doing.
Okay.
Right? And we know that you have a big event coming up. So I want to talk all about that because I really want to get behind that and I want the people to know about it. So presently, you retired.
Yes.
And then you started your own little business.
Yeah.
Not meaning to.
No.
What was that?
So it's sports cards and collectibles. I didn't mean to do it, obviously. I used to collect as a kid with my grandpa and my dad too. And then just when I got here, I already had enough cards. I was like, well, let me try to sell a few. And I got back into it. I had a friend who was down the road on the way to work. I'd stop by. He has his own shop. And I just fell back into it in a nutshell. Well, money and everything. But once I got out, I put an LLC in. I learned, how to file your taxes and all. And I just did it. And out of nowhere, our name's getting around. People are, hey, come to our show. Hey, go do this. And I ended up getting another job in the process. So I don't just do that. I work at Northrop Grumman as well. I'm a manager over there. But yeah, I accidentally found my own business and now I'm doing Northrop Grumman.
So you do both?
Yeah.
Oh, so you still have the card business?
Yes. Not as often as I used to be. I have a partner that helps me out quite a bit. And we're trying to explore options to kind of blend our companies with other companies to where we don't have to put as much work into it. Because I didn't mean to make it this big, but it's...
Is it strictly cards or is it sports memorabilia?
Memorabilia as well. We got jerseys, basketball, signed football.
Oh, we're going to talk.
Yeah.
I have some things.
Okay.
And I don't know, like they're just collecting dust and I know maybe they'd be worth something,
I mean, that's one of our things. We consult, not many vendors as us consult and just look. Like I have fun looking at stuff, looking up, like if I don't know it, I'm gonna look it up. It's just, you only learn in this process, in this business, you can just learn. People who think they know it all, I do not go to their tables because they don't.
Yeah, no, I know.
Everybody knows, somebody knows something that somebody doesn't. And just learning.
Absolutely.
I
have a signed football by Eli Manning for the Giants.
Nice.
That's
probably usually $200, depending on the shape and everything like that.
Oh, yeah, it's in great shape. I don't think we've done anything.
If you're a Giants fan, I got a Tiki Barber signed helmet in my office.
And I have a baseball bat.
Okay.
And I don't want to mention the name because I'm going to get it wrong, right? Okay. but I know it's really unique, and it's inside a plastic tube,
Mhm.
and somebody gave it to me, and I know it's worth a lot of money.
Okay.
Or at least I think it is.
All right.
And it's an old Yankees, I think.
Oh, dude, he's got so many of those.
Yeah, man, it's
There's two M's in there. It's Mickey Mantle, and then, yes, it's very easy, expensive bet.
And now you're up the road in St. Augustine.
Yes.
At the
St.
airport.
John's. Oh, yeah, I work at St. Augustine. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's Northrop Grumman?
Northrop Grumman, yes.
Give us a little background about that.
So Northrop Grumman, this is the only plant here. It was actually on the news a while back. They make the Hawkeye, the E-2D Hawkeye. It's a carrier airborne early warning aircraft. It's the first one off, the last one on. I mean, it pretty much tells you what's in the area. It's been used quite frequently now, and it's being used as we speak. So this is the last site that actually manufactures the plane. And then where I work, we install avionics, electronics, and then we test fly it. It's an amazing process to watch. And it's an old frame too. It's a 1960s frame that it's still 1960s design, but the inside of it would just blow your mind.
That's amazing.
You would never know.
I want to come visit that.
Yeah, I'll try. You got to have some stars on it, an escort badge or whatever, but yeah.
My brother in New York was into government contracting.
Mhm.
So it was called the 8A program, right? And his partner was a Native American disabled veteran.
Okay.
So they ended up doing all the roofs at West Point Military Academy.
Oh.
Like $60 million worth over like 3 years. And then we were at Pax River
Yep.
in
Maryland. Hudson, Maryland.
Yeah, Pax River Navy Academy, right? Naval Academy.
There's a Naval Academy.
Yeah, and so, but they had the brass building. There's this huge building that was built for all the higher up brass people. We call them the brass, right? Your colonels, your corporate, your generals. I don't know, because I don't really understand that stuff. But we had to go there because it was leaking to do it, and I had to be fingerprinted by the FBI. I had to be vetted,
Oh, yeah.
right, just to visit the job.
Yeah.
And then they brought us in, and they brought us up on the roof for a flyby, and scared the daylights out of me because you hear the noise
Mm-hmm.
way before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gone.
Oh.
It almost threw us on the floor. Because we were on the roof
Yeah.
of I want to say it was like a 15 to 20 story building.
Okay.
And then this jet comes with a flyby.
Yeah.
I don't know. How many miles an hour do they do? 700, 800, 900 miles an hour?
They can, depending on, yeah.
He came by
sound.
so fast and it was so loud.
Oh, yeah.
I was shaking.
Yeah.
But wild experience. And the person who was in charge, he really got a kick out of that. Like he planned that, like to bring us there and show us and do all that. But so I was in West Point Military Academy. I was in the Merchant Academy, not, for business, for many years with my brother's business.
Okay.
Back in 2010, 11, something like that.
So when you were saying Pax River Academy, were you talking about that JROTC program or the ROTC program they have? Or are you talking about like Annapolis Naval Academy?
Annapolis.
Annapolis, okay.
No.
Okay.
It's where high security.
Yeah.
So I know in Annapolis, I understand that because my son played lacrosse in that stadium.
Oh, wow.
I was not in Annapolis.
Okay.
It's the Pax River Navy Academy.
Okay.
That's the only thing I knew about.
All right.
But I know, like, you're not walking in that place.
Oh, yeah.
Like
those places are.
They got the cylinders that come up and block the cars, and they check everything,
Oh, yeah.
and like real serious.
Like, it's a base.
Yeah. But it was but the building that we were in
Mm-hmm.
were all the high-ranking officers,
Okay.
and the place was leaking. It was a $50 million job
Wow.
that was supposed to be 60, and this company said they could do it 10 million cheaper.
Insane.
Well, 2 years later, now you know why it was 10 million cheaper.
Yeah.
So the place leaked like crazy.
Wow.
And it was because you have space in between walls and the outside concrete
Mm-hmm.
for water to run and you'd be removed.
Yeah.
Well, they decided to put this together.
Yeah.
And there was no space. So now the whole place leaks.
Okay. Yes.
So it's pretty bad.
Yeah, military bases sometimes have those issues too. It's not the first.
Yeah, well, because they try to save some money.
Yeah.
Now I know that I met your mom.
Yep.
At Cimarrone, at my Cimarrone gathering that on the first Tuesday of the month that we do. So we just had that a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I think it's you or your mom. So let's talk about that. You're doing a golf outing on July 31st.
Yes.
And it's for a great cause.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know all about it, hear about it, and let's talk about it.
All right. Absolutely. July 31st, it'll be at Cimarrone. I believe everybody shows up and starts registering at 7 o'clock. And it'll go probably till 3 or 4, depending on it. It's called the LDC Memorial Classic. It started originally as kind of it was during COVID when I started it, and it was more remote, like my dad's friends. It would be more of a friend, family event. But now it's turned into a legitimately getting golf courses. So we did Eagle Harbor for the last 2 years, and they did awesome with us. They helped us out a lot. It's just we live closer to Cimarrone. So we brought it over to Cimarrone, and we looked at them, and they said, yeah, we'll do it. And we're bringing this tournament in, and it's pretty much a fun charity golf tournament for the Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation. The reason why I guess I did it was inspiration because my dad passed away from complications from it. And he served, it was probably attributed to Agent Orange in Vietnam, but he served for 21 years as well in the Navy. And I just feel like some legacy should be passed on, and my dad should be one of them. And he was an avid golfer. He loved golfing. That was one of the things he did, actually.
Yeah. Cystic fibrosis,
Pulmonary fibrosis.
Pulmonary?
Pulmonary fibrosis. The PFF, Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation. So about right now, 250,000, 300,000 Americans have it. And it's likely like 1 in 200 people over 70 will come down with like idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. And you only have 3 or 4 years. There's no cure for it.
Right.
So it's a crazy disease.
My wife's cousin's daughter, young, has cystic fibrosis.
Okay.
So totally different.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But similar in the effect that there is no cure.
Yes.
Right. And so I'm a member of Cimarrone because Rick advertised with me, and that's why I do the gathering there. So I know Rick Shoemaker, the owner.
Okay.
I'm friendly with him. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
And right away, he was at the event, and then your mom, and and they were talking. And then I told Rick, hey, I want to get your mom on the show. And she said, hey, my son would be better for this because it's really your.
Yeah. And it was originally my idea. My mom actually stepped in pretty heavily this year. She has been a big help. And I mean, you wouldn't think by seeing my mom that she's a big ball of energy, but yeah, she has more energy than I do. And she lives actually 10 minutes down the road from us and constantly takes our grandkids or her grandkids and our kids, and where we'd love having her here. And I couldn't imagine her not being here with us. But yeah, she originally just wanted to assist this year, and it has blown up a little bit more than what I thought it was going to be. We've already raised more than $1,000 for it. So
yeah,
when she came into it, yeah, she brought up this, and I was like, oh, I'm doing a podcast, and I had no idea.
Right. Well, because I put her on the spot at Cimarrone. So here's how it all started. So I own Stroll, Beachwalk, and Beacon Lake.
Okay.
Tom and Mary own Stroll, Rivertown, and Shearwater.
Oh.
So Mary called, and we work together, and they do the Cimarrone with me. I'm really good friends with Tom and Mary. I've been in the magazine for 4 years. They've been in about 2. So we started the Cimarrone gathering together. And then Mary said, hey, we have a resident that is doing this fundraising golf tournament. Would you mind putting it out? I said, sure, send me everything. Let me put it on Instagram. Let me, give it to my girl, and let's, get it out there. And then she came to Cimarrone, your mom, about it. And I was like, hey, I want to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
How many people do you have? The whole bit.
Yeah.
So we want to sell it out for you.
Please.
That's our goal.
Yeah.
Our goal is to get it sold out. It's $125 a person. Yeah. What do you get?
So this is $125 a person. It is a scramble. So it's a group of 4. We made it a little more fun. It originally started as a 1 person, but we got into scramble last year, and I mean, it's just awesome. So when you chime in for the 125 and part of your group, you'll get your food, you'll get a free bucket of balls, you'll get a certain amount off. Like I think it's like 10-15% if you go to the store and get some Cimarrone gear. They have some really nice shirts on the clearance rack right now.
Yeah.
Go. I mean, they're comfortable. The larges fit me. They're just amazing. But you get a lot of stuff that comes, and a meal. You get yourself a meal, but it's more for charity. So there's going to be a lot of add-ons. We're doing auctions, and not really auctions, but raffles. All right. So we'll have baskets, cool baskets made we've done it in the last 3 or 4 years. Jumbo shrimp, we got a huge jumbo shrimp basket. The Icemen give us seats. Jaguars have helped out in the past. We have Showtime Sports Cards that helps out. My boy Mike, his company just jumped in. You'll see his logo on the website. But we're getting sponsors, more and more sponsors. I have guys, Troy, retired chief. He has a bourbon company. He's going to be there, and it's a fun event. not necessarily you go to try to be Rory McIlroy and compete in
No.
huge rules. No, this is, you're going to have cheats. You can buy extra cheats like mulligans, rockets, strings. Do you know what they are? Like a string, you get 2 feet of string, right? And say you miss your putt and it's within that 2 feet, that counts as the putt.
I love it.
That's a cheat.
I never even heard of that.
Grenade and a missile. This is my fun one because I'm urban golfer. I'm in the trees. I'm like rural. I explore when I golf. If you can't hit a ball and it's like, I can't hit that, you can pick it up and throw it. That's a grenade. Those are cheats. And for me, the sand. For me, it's the sand. Like I'll try to Kobe it out onto the green for the sand, and that's my passion.
Now I'm really excited because look, I used to play golf a lot when I was younger, and I started late. I didn't start playing golf till I was like 22. And then I got really into it where we lived. There was a men's club. I lived on a links course, down the road, the Lido.
Yeah.
And it was really super hard because bay on one side, ocean on the other.
Yeah.
And every hole was surrounded by sand traps, elevated, and water.
Oh yeah.
So it was a very difficult course. And like, I remember trying to break 100 was like insane. And then I broke 100, then I got lessons, then I got clubs.
Yeah.
Then I was shooting like low 90s.
Nice.
And then I got my game into the low 80s, pretty consistent. And then I had kids. And then I moved to Florida, thought I'd play a ton of golf, had kids. I didn't play golf for I don't know how many years.
And it's not like riding a bike. So you can't.
No, you lose the whole swing and the injuries.
Just where you left off. No.
So I only really started back at Cimarrone now, and my boys have really picked it up. We're definitely doing a foursome.
Sweet.
I'm pretty sure it's me, Ryan, my production guy for the podcast, my partner, and 2 others.
Okay.
And he might have a third, and we'll have a fourth, but we're definitely going to be a part of it. I want to be there. I want you to sell out all 18, right? So 4 times 18, that's the goal here.
All the sponsors we can. So we do have some sponsors now, but sponsorship is the biggest thing that's going to get this one going. So my overall goal is to have this tournament just turn into something where it kind of self-starts itself. It takes a lot of work. Holy.
Oh, I know.
I can't tell you how much it takes going around trying to, and people here are it's a community.
Yeah.
So like, jumbo shrimp. Well, you want tickets? Yeah, cool. We'll get you tickets. And Iceman. Yeah, let's get you some tickets. Let's get you like right behind the glass. Here's this. Like, it's crazy how much people help out here and how much of a community this is. But going back to what we were talking about with the tournament, it's just everything that goes into it, putting into a tournament. Hopefully it'll just pay off in the long run because we are making more money every year. Yeah. We are doing everything that we can to get as much money to pulmonary fibrosis as we can. Because again, I think what really drives me is just the fact that I think it's an unfair disease that took my father before his time. So I want to do everything that I can to try to get this a cure.
How many years have you been doing it?
So right now, 2019, actually, no, this is the 6th annual, 2020.
So
6th annual.
So this will be the 6th annual. That'll be great.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to push it out there. Hey, listen, if you play golf and you want to get involved, $125, come down and join us, play with us, have some fun. Let's buy some hand grenades, some strings, all those things.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm really liking that part.
And there is this is the first year this is happening. They're having a hole-in-one golf cart giveaway.
I do know about that because at our gathering, one of the sponsors in Rivertown and Shearwater, he has the golf cart business, and he said he would do that.
Safe carts.
Yeah, Safe Carts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you to Safe Carts.
Yeah, thank you, Safe Carts, for that.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. And I mean, you have longest drive, closest to the pin competitions. It's for people to go out and network, talk, celebrate some good times. And if they want to hear the backstory, I'll gladly share the backstory of why I started this. And
well, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a great event. We're definitely going to get it sold out. We're going to push this like you never saw. We know that Cimarrone is open to the public, and they have a restaurant, Stone and Barrel.
Yes, great restaurant.
And this is going to be exciting. I can't get over my head. I never heard of the string. I never heard of the grenades. I think that's a great thing, to talk about. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and again, with the prizes too, you can buy tickets, you just put in a raffle. You can spend $10 and win a $300 putter with like a Tiger Woods golf ball set. You can put in $5 and win this whole package from Showtime that gives you hobby boxes, you know, signed memorabilia from the Jaguars and stuff like that. You can put in extra money and actually come out with a huge bucket just full of stuff that you didn't mean to. There's also a new one this year that I thought was a good idea because some people were saying, I'd like to get out, but you know, I got to do stuff with the family or my spouse this, I have an apology bucket for the spouse. It's going to come with wine, you know, a $50 gift card to Cantina Louis.
I love that.
And skincare products. Like, hey, why don't you guys, hopefully that'll sell, you know.
That's cool. There. I was at a golf fundraiser for Imus.
Okay.
He, you know, big famous guy, and he had a Ford pickup truck, you know, like redone that he was giving away and all that.
Yeah.
And this was in Westchester, you know, back in 2008 or 9. That was when I was an equities trader on Wall Street. And we went there, you know, with the firm, and it was an amazing tournament. But after the third hole, it started pouring.
Oof.
I mean, like torrential, and they had to shut it down. So we all went inside, and we just did all the raffles and everything. And that is where it was like the silent auction type.
Yeah.
And I bid on 4 tickets to a Giant Dallas game, 50-yard line tickets, on-field passes.
Wow.
And a signed football, right? And I won it. And I was like, this is incredible, because my kids were young and they were way into it.
Yeah.
And Dallas was beating us, and then Giants came back and were beating them. And then in the end, we ended up winning. And then, weird thing, they don't give you the football there. They give you these passes. You go on, you're in the locker rooms, you meet everybody, and then they mail everything to you.
Yeah.
And my young kid was freaking out. Where's my signed football? Where's my signed football? That's all. You know, but they were really nice. I gave them jerseys and hats and all sorts of fun stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this. How do we get in touch to sign up and register?
Absolutely. So I have an email, and I made an email for this event, LDC MEM Classic @gmail.com. So it's cut short. You can email us if you want to register. There's a QR code on the website itself. And there's a website we can hand out the flyer. We can put it out there as well. That you just go there, you can sign on the website. You guys can reach out to me personally. We take the payments. So there has been confusion the last few years, which we've ironed out. You go online just to register for this event, but then the Venmo goes to us so we can pay the golf. We pay the day.
We're gonna link to this event in the show notes for sure. So if you see the podcast or you watch it, definitely look at the show notes, because you'll get all that information Curt just told us about.
Yep.
And now you can register and then pay at the course, or do you register and pay?
Absolutely. You can pay right now, or you can pay when you get to the course. Just pretty much need the name so we can give however many meals that we need to do, and how many carts we need to make.
Sure, you got to prep.
And there's a sponsor place on there as well. So there's some different packages that you'll see, ranging from $150 just to be a whole sponsor, or all the way up to like $2,000 if you want to put in 2 groups and then be a part of it. You can do that as well.
Cool. Well, Stroll and Beachwalk and Beyond will sponsor a whole.
Sweet.
We'll get that going on. Yeah. Ryan and I will figure all that out this week.
All right.
We're going to promote it. We're going to push it. And if you guys play golf and you think you can beat me, I challenge you. Come on down to this tournament for $125 and let's have some fun.
Yeah.
And if you beat me, I'm going to shake your hand like a man. But if you lose, I'm going to have you come on the podcast and tell everybody.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
I'm only joking.
It's like a loser. It's for the whole bracket. We can get like hey, and people who lose, you're going to go on the podcast and say, kind of like losing at fantasy football, but this one's losing at the golf tournament. I want to make this thing as fun as possible. My dad was a fun guy. It's all about
having fun, right?
My dad was a fun guy, you know. He was all about, you know, he would mess up a golf shot and just laugh about it. He was a fun guy. So I kind of want to make this thing the same way.
Yeah.
Networking, family, friends, just have a good time.
Well, I think it's going to be great. I want to thank you for coming on the show, Curt.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, this has been an eye-opener for me, right? And learning about new things, new places, and people. That's what I'm all about, right? Yeah. Connections. And this has been great. If you're a business entrepreneur, a resident, or you have a unique story, reach out to us at info@beachwalkandbeyond.com. We'd love to have you on the show. If you know anybody, Curt, that may be of interest, just send them our way. We're always looking to hear about unique things, right? And the idea of the whole show is to teach people all about Beachwalk and Beyond, the CR210 corridor. So we're just bringing families, businesses, and unique stories together.
It's what it's all about. Thanks for having me. I hope you have me back. I mean, this is an awesome place. Thanks for great hospitality. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what we're going to do? I just thought of it. after the whole thing and it simmers down, we'll have you back on here and we'll talk about it. And, and we'll see how fun it was and all those different things.
Deal.
All right.
Deal. I hope you can drink a little bit too. We do have some specialty drinks that we're probably put out there. And
I'm not a drinker, but I'm gonna drink there.
Have some sailors, retired sailors that probably won't have a good time. So.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again, Curt.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You got it. Be well.
You too.